I'm Sasha. I'm 24 years old. I'm a concert promoter amongst different things in music. I'm a hip hop aficionado, and I live in Austin, Texas.
I'm Claire. I'm 23 years old. I'm a concert promoter. We are part of Scoremore.
Scoremore is essentially started as a side project. I was waiting tables. Claire was working at a sports bar, also waiting tables. And we just wanted to have dope rap music in Texas. And at the time, it was kind of like when blog, hip hop, that world was kind of opening up. So we wanted to go from talking with Wiz and talking with like Will Dazonbeck, you know, who's Wiz's road manager, our good friend and manager. He was complaining about the other promoters in other cities inside of Texas. So we're like, yo, why don't we take this little platform that we have of concert promotion by using college students to promote shows? Why don't we take it to other markets? So with J. Cole, we did Austin, we did San Antonio, and we did Houston, and it cracked. Like everything sold out. It was wild. And I remember Cole like kind of had like his you know, he had his face in his hands and he was like, man, I can't believe from Fayetteville, North Carolina to Houston, Texas, you know, these kids all know the lyrics to my songs. And that was it. Like that was the moment. Like that was like, all right, we're on to something. It feels right. Feels like this is something that we could be really passionate about. At that juncture when Claire, I had just gotten the job at Aces.
Yeah, you just got the job at Aces as a talent buyer.
Yeah, so I had a venue to book shows at, and that was like, that's really what we needed. That was kind of like the birthplace of Scoremore. Yeah, because it was like, you know, when you're 19 years old and you're going around club to club in a music town like Austin when there's so many good promoters and you're trying to be like, yo, I want to bring rappers here.
Yeah,
they're like,
exactly.
no, you know, no, absolutely not. It was never about living crazy. It was like, we make money on a show, we put it into the next. And I was waiting tables and I was throwing the money I would make waiting that table so we could book Big Sean for 11 cities. And we were just hustling. And you know, we definitely like wanted to kill each other half the time. But 90% for sure. But we both had the same vision and the same passion.
We both started as street promoters. We both flyered. We both sold tickets hand to hand and like built something out of it. And I think people can see that and they want to be a part of that. Everybody starts somewhere.
Yo, I was handing out flyers for Slightly Stupid in exchange for a free ticket. Like not getting paid, okay? Like we all put in our work. Like, and that's the end of the day is I think people come into situations, especially kids with, you know, they go to college and they get a degree and they're like, yo, you know, I need to get paid X because it's just like not the way it works anymore. It's the internet, you know, we're kind of like, you know, millennials have access to everything when they want it. And that goes on the consumer and the seller side. And I think that, you know, if you want a job waiting for you out of college, what did you do besides going to school while you were in college? Because while you were just going to class, like people were working and going to school, or people didn't go to school and were just working. And there's a lot more to be said about the kid who can balance things.
When you're 18 years old, you know, you think of success in different ways. Like, oh, when I make $1 million, then I'm going to be successful. Or, oh, you know, when we sell out our first arena show, like that's success. And at that point in my life, I was like, money was a success to me. And now it's just, it's evolved. Like, sure, like money comes and goes, it's whatever. But like my motives for doing what we do and what I do have completely changed. Like I do it for the fans, and that makes me sound like an artist, but I don't mean it like that at all. But we do it for the fans, and we do it for the artists, and mainly for the culture. And you know, and that's where I get my drive from. It's not from money anymore. We did the Travis Scott Casey Veggie show about 2 months ago, and you know, Travis is kind of blowing up now. And I remember watching him on stage. He was in the middle of, I don't know, one of his songs, getting the crowd hype, and he's like, stop. Everybody stop. This is a monumental moment in my career. I have dreamed of standing on stage with Scoremore, you know, since I started rapping and I started making beats, and right now, like, I feel like I've made it.
I think that in a lot of ways, hip hop does a lot of things right, And I think that hip hop does a lot of things wrong. I think that there's this kind of idea that if you get a hot song and you're popping on the blogs, or you're popping on plopping, or you first you pop then you plop. If you're popping on the blogs, or you get a song on radio that like 20 G's for a concert. So what happens? Let's play it out. You're gonna get that 20 G's. The person who's gonna pay you 20 G's will either go out of business or not care about the experience, because they'll sell opening spots, they'll sell sponsors all over the place, they'll sell bottles for too expensive, they'll sell tickets for too expensive, they'll raise the price at the door without telling anybody. And the artists are gonna come and be like, yo, consumers are gonna come and be like, this is whack. And then the reputable promoters aren't gonna wanna book you because you didn't have a good experience. And eventually, over time, it'll take 3 months or 6 months or 9 months or a year, that money won't be there anymore. And so for me, what keeps bringing me back in is like when you hear the artists and the managers who believe in doing it the right way and sacrificing money now to get the money later. And I feel like if we weren't here, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to be able to provide a pathway for people who want to do the music business right. And I think that there are enough people who really want to do it right. And TDE is a perfect example. Like, they get money, but like they do things the right way. They're very loyal. Like, they're very honest. They've been incredibly good to us, and they made a lot of money with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to sacrifice money. You just have to like be about the brand first. And I think also, personally, on a personal level, like, I want to be able to look at kids and say like, yo, I made money in rap without fucking my life on drugs. And I think that there's a stigma associated with, in order to be cool, in order to be down with rappers, you got to smoke a certain amount of weed, or you got to pop bars, you got to do a blower, and like, my story was I tried that and it didn't work, and I was gonna end up going back to jail or killing myself or doing something stupid. And like, I want to remind people, college kids, high school kids, that like, you can be down, you can be cool, You don't have to be trippy. Yeah, you don't have to I'm trippy, I just don't get throwed, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can have fun and live in the moment and enjoy, and like, I want to spread that message, I want to help people, I want to do charitable concerts. I think that there's a lot that can be done in rap music, and what we've done is great, but it's just the beginning, and I think, we're just getting started.